What's up traders, welcome to Failure to Displace, where we're going to be utilising some ICT concepts to ensure that every day is a payday. In this video we're going to be looking at the Silver Bullet simplified process to see what opportunities were available for us to try and extract some profits from the market. Today is June the 13th, 2023, and we're going to look at the Silver Bullet setup in the London session on the EURUSD, so let's get to it. We're going to start on our 15-minute chart and we're marking our liquidity points on this 15-minute chart. I had to scrunch it up because we are quite high at the moment, so we need to go back quite some way. We're going back to Wednesday the 24th of May to get our highest point of buy-side liquidity. That's highlighted just up here. Coming into more recent price action, we can see that we've been quite bullish today and we've taken out the previous day's high. So yesterday's high has just been taken, but we are closing above previous day's high as we're entering the Silver Bullet hour. So it doesn't look like there's any pullbacks coming back into this range. This would give us a bullish bias going into the Silver Bullet hour. So let's jump into a 1 minute chart now and see if we can find ourselves a nice bullish setup to try and take that liquidity that's just above us. So we can see coming into the session that we have pumped up with broken structure, leaving bullish fair value gaps here, so we could potentially get a retracement back into these. I'm just going to mark out as a reference using the fib tool where our optimal trade entry and our premium and discount levels are. This is always interesting when you're looking for a setup for extra confluence. Let's start scrolling through now, see what setup we can get. So our Silver Bullet time in London is from 3 AM New York time to 4 AM New York time. This is the first candle of the Silver Bullet session. So straight away we've got a very big bullish candle and a very big fair value gap. This would be an entry, however I wouldn't take, because this fair value gap is so large, it's not going to give us the best stop loss placement. We want a 5 pip stop and a 5 pip take profit. I would prefer to take this around 50% of that fair value gap. So let's split that fair value gap in half. We can see 50% takes us just over this order block. So I would take my entry at the 50% of the order block. It gives us a little bit more room if price does decide to retrace a little bit deeper. Obviously looking at this Fibonacci, we are in a premium here, but this just looks like very strong bullish price action. So I would jump on this based on the fact that we have bearish order block here and we do have some room to move to take the high out. So let's see if we get entered on this. We have got tagged in, thought we were going to get missed then, but that has actually tagged us in. So the 50% of that fair value gap has been tagged and the top of the order block has been tagged. Not driving away yet, but we are respecting the 50% level of the fair value gap. Driving away now. Getting back to that 50% level of the fair value gap. Digging a little bit deeper now, so the fair value gap's being filled. We're into the lower of the order blocks. Going away nicely, so back in profit here. And nice, so we have taken our 5 pips there and we have taken the liquidity at the high. Would that wick there have given us our 2 to 1? Not quite. Let's just see if we get a 2 to 1 on this one. Looks like quite a large rejection, so I'm not sure we would do. Oh, so we have achieved our 2 to 1 as well. So really nice price action. A little bit of drawdown here, so potentially getting a little bit worried as this fair value gap was getting filled. But this lower order block was holding us, so there was no real panic there. And once we'd balanced all of this price action, we moved away really nicely. So I hope that was useful. Again, we can see that we're going to need a few liquidity points in our charts just to get an idea of the bias for the session. And then if we stick to our bias, we can get some really profitable trades. So I hope that was useful, guys. Please like and subscribe if you're finding the content useful. Leave any comments down below. It'd be great to get some feedback from you. And I'll see you again shortly with another Silver Bullet review.